Hello, I'm here with Rhythm from Qubix. How are you doing, Rhythm?
Very good, very good. Good to see you.
Good to see you again. Let's talk about India. Now, I know that we've talked about the pan-India integrator previously, and we know that the market is split by verticals.
Not
so
by
let's
geography,
skip that conversation,
Yes.
and let's jump into something a bit more interesting. The SAARC region. Do you think Indian AV has the potential to move out of India and start moving towards these regional kind of markets, which have a lot of emerging markets as part of them?
They're emerging, but there's not too much meat in the game right now. But that shouldn't stop us from investing time and efforts in the region. We can see, if you see in the Southeast Asia region, all countries have crossed 50, 60 years of independence. The political landscape is getting better. It's at a point where it will change. And like how India has changed in the last 5-7 years, if let's say we look at Sri Lanka, Nepal, we can look at any of these markets erupting in the next 5 to 10 years. And, if we are there already, we can make a good headway. We can see a Singapore, a Singapore-like success story from any of these small countries coming very close to home. So, yes,
And
SAARC has to happen.
I know that Qubix itself has been moving towards Sri Lanka and Maldives. You've delivered projects there. What's your long-term vision with that? Do you just want to capitalize on when the boom happens in these surrounding regions?
Yeah, I mean, we'll capitalize when the boom happens, but till then we need to survive. So we are serving hospitality markets there. We are serving whatever is there. We are trying to build our base. We are trying to get to know the people, starting to set up local teams there. Getting our roots strong for now. And then when the boom happens, if the boom happens, we should be able to reap the fruit faster than anybody else.
You're in position.
Yeah.
What are the challenges that you're facing that is stopping you from realizing this long-term vision?
Oh, too many challenges. The main challenge being, treated like an outsider in those countries. These regions are really small, so they don't have their distribution, or brands don't have a set distributor for that area. Sometimes we are implementing products which have never been used in those countries before. So either and it's very weirdly divided geographically by the OEMs. Sometimes a region falls under Dubai, sometimes it falls under Singapore, sometimes the head is sitting in India. And if I have to get a product, and of course these are not big markets. I'm not asking 500 units of one particular item, I'm asking 5. And if I have to procure it, it's almost impossible.
So the channel needs to improve in your opinion.
The channel needs to improve, and channel needs to be very clearly defined that, okay, it should just not be another, map where it's a colony of this country or it's a colony of this country. Like there has to be a global channel where if I'm an Indian integrator stepping out, it's always that, okay, if you want to buy a product, does this sale go on the India number? Does this go into the Singapore number? Or where do I get the price from? So it's so messed up right now. So it's very difficult. And that's why, we are not able to, because the pricing is so bad, we are not able to implement good stuff in those countries. So we have to go with very established, same standard players. We cannot give opportunity to newer products, what we can do here in other markets.
Final question from my side. I'm going to put you on the spot. India is located in a very nice part of the world. Does India go east or does Indian AV go west?
I think Indian AV goes west.
Really?
Yes. It's a very it's a very different view, but I think if you look at India and if you look at on where India specializes, I think we are more of a services country. We are already seeing a lot of work being outsourced from the West to India. Right now it's in terms of proposals, drawings, designs. There are companies in India which are doing this on back end for other outsourcing it. Then you've got your US integrators coming and setting up shop, mainly to support their customers in US. So yes, I think we go west. We set up good outsourcing centers. And you never know, a disruption like an Infosys or a TCS may happen in the AV space. So yeah, west it is.
West it is. Thank you so much for your time, Rhythm.
Thank you.